it's a mentality shift. So in your thinking about making that shift, what was the different ways you approached the game mentally to play defensive back at the level that you're doing?
I mean, I grew up in a defensive household. My dad was a linebacker, so even when I was a receiver, I was still trying to mud DBs, do my thing there. But for me, I feel like it was just like the technical things of a DB. For a DB, it's just like one play, like mindset. You got to be prepared to try to dominate the defender you're going against. It's a little bit different because you're not really in control. You're reacting off the defender. So I feel like when I came to DB, it was kind of transitioning the technical skills and then also just being able to react and have a better feel for the game.
Why did you do it?
Which I feel like gives me the best potential to play in the NFL for a long time. I feel like I have the skill set to do it at a high level for a while. It was amazing. We had this year and last year won a national championship with teams. Being with Coach Patricia, learning a lot. We had a lot of good players. I'm excited to see their futures and what Ohio State's going to do next.
Being with the other players that you're here with, what should the team expect if they draft a guy
I feel like you're going to have a player. He's going to be ready to play day one and be able to do a lot of things for your defense. Versatile player. And he's going to be a good locker room guy as well.
You met with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
I met with a bunch of different teams. It's been great.
I talked to your brother yesterday about playing with you and the memories he had. You're all brotherhood when you're in Ohio State, but having his true blood brother there, electric. Do you have any memories really stand out about playing with him in the same field?
Yeah, we have a lot of different memories together. The one particularly that pops up, I had a kickoff return touchdown. I remember coming to the sideline, he was right there for me. And the embrace and seeing my little big brother, how proud he was of me, was amazing.
Yeah, UCLA, right?
Yes, sir.
He brought that up. And I remember a time we had a tough play and put my arm around him and pick him up and turn around and score a touchdown at UCLA.
No doubt.
Did it give you a little extra boost? I mean, does it mean something? I know it means a lot to play no matter what. Him there, just locking eyes with him.
I mean, yeah, before every single game, just there's been a lot of hard work, especially with him. He's been a part of my journey. I've been a part of his journey. Just being able to just pray before the game, just know everything that it takes, know how much it means to us. It's very important to our family. So being able to do it with him meant everything to me.
Lorenzo, you mentioned mentorship earlier. What impact has he had on guys, not just but you guys
Yes, sir. Coach Patricia, he got us, the whole group of guys, prepared. He really took time to meet with all of us, and he knows all of our individual situations. He was making sure we were prepared for the meetings, board work, all the things like that. And he's done it. He's experienced it, so he knows what teams are looking for. So, yeah, it felt great to have a coach who's done it before and prepared us at the highest level.
How big will it be?
Tyleek Williams. He was a funny dude. He's a great locker room guy, and he brought the energy every single day. He was athletic. He held that defense down. He's similar to Kaden McDonald. He was a force to be reckoned with on the front of that defense.
Lorenzo, how are NFL teams talking to you, like just positionally? They see you as a corner, a safety, a nickel. Like, what's the versatility like?
Yeah, kind of more nickel safety. Yeah, it's kind of that's all I really can do. Whatever team wants me. You want me to go do a reverse, you want me to go special teams, all different things like that. So
you were a key special teams player at Ohio State. Like, how much of that do you think is sort of the sell for you as you try to find a spot in the NFL?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's a big part of my game. I take a lot of pride in special teams, and I feel like that. And it's big in the NFL now. Field position matters, so being able to contribute that, I feel like I can do that day one.
Are you excited that the NFL has sort of invited like kickoff returns back into the game, and do you see yourself as a guy who could be a returner?
Yeah, day one, I'm gonna be able to put the ball in my hands, be able to make plays. It's different now. Like, you gotta take the ball and give yourself an opportunity for better field position. So I'm excited about that. Being honest, no. I definitely wanted to do more, but I feel like everything turned out the way it was supposed to be. Having the opportunity to go to Ohio State, I feel like it's developed me and prepared me for the NFL. There's going to be some hardships, so I had to go in and work my way up, do special teams. I think if the situation was different, I might have not done those things. So I think it's prepared me to have a long NFL career and perform.
What was behind the decision to leave Notre Dame? How did that play out for you?
Yep, so I talked to my coach a little bit. I was doing a little bit of both positions there when I was at Notre Dame for a little bit. And I kind of fell in love with DB. I get to play I don't have to run a dig route, or I'm not set to a certain route. It's kind of react. I get to use my athleticism, play the game. And I feel like Ohio State gave me the best opportunity. to play DB at the highest level. The coaching staff, the players, the environment, I feel like it prepared me for the NFL.
Speaking of Notre Dame,
yeah, Coach Knowles was the first one to give me the opportunity to get on the field, so we had like a dime package, and he put enough trust in me to be out there. And Coach Knowles, he was blitzing me a lot, put me in man coverage. He was kind of using some of the skills that I was working on, and he put me in position to be a better player. Yeah, we kind of called Coach Knowles the mad scientist. We kind of run like a 3-high structure, and I feel like you didn't know what our defense was really going to be in with the different disguises, different looks we gave, and I feel like that affected the team's play.
going back to Notre Dame, a couple of years ago.
I feel like we all have our own legacy. I feel like it's different between my dad, Sammy, and me. We're all 3 different individuals, but I definitely feel like football is important to our family for sure.
Going back to Notre Dame, a couple of your teammates transferred there, Lorenzo, what are your experiences going against those guys at Ohio State?
Yeah, those dudes are a little bit younger than me, but they were always working hard. They were in the building. I saw how much they loved the game, how much they cared about it, and I'm hoping they're successful at their respective schools.
You can tell them anything about going to Notre Dame.
I would really tell them just to have a high level of focus, just being a great student in the classroom, great nutrition, great football. I mean, it's the same thing. The standard's high at Notre Dame as well as Ohio State, so just do all the little things right. I met with a bunch of different teams. Yeah, it's been great to meet with all the different teams.
Can you share a little bit about that whole process of interviewing with different teams? Some teams ask different things versus others. How do you kind of approach that whole process?
Yep, so you have your informal interviews. Some teams, they might like you more than others. They want to hear about positional value, special teams value, get to know you as a person, just depending on the team, what they're trying to find out about you.
What's the craziest question that you've had so far?
Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Each team's been respectful. Each team, questions aren't too crazy. Yeah, I feel like, there's sometimes like where I wish I was just like I had some injuries this year, which kind of sucked a little bit. I feel like I just wanted to put a better year. Like I know you really only need 1 year at Ohio State. You see a guy like Arvell Reese, Caden McDonald, we guys did that, who've done that this year, and I'm happy I got to do everything I got to do. But I just wish I could have stayed healthy the whole entire year, and that's kind of like the worst part about the game.
How challenging was it playing for that quarterback?
It was tough. But like I had the mental fortitude to keep going. I had a group of people around me to keep motivating me, and I just had the drive. I wanted to play the game.
What did you learn about yourself going through that injury?
I feel like I learned a couple different things, but I feel like it kind of affirmed a couple things to me. Just like the mental fortitude that I had, the consistency to keep going and showing up every single day. Even when I was injured, some games I might have missed a game, but still preparing that same week or helping the guys around me. Making sure I stay ready for when my opportunities to come, and just stay ready to go.
What's it like going through this process with Sonny?
It's been great. I just talked to him in there. He's run the 40 today, so it's gonna be kind of amazing being in Lucas Oil. I'm about to go watch him run the 40. He's about to have a great day today, so I'm excited to be a brother. Kind of dreaming about this, watching this on TV, being younger. So it's amazing to be here together.
Is it a daily conversation with you guys? Like, what are your draft plans?
It's kind of just living in the moment too. At the same time, like we're here, they're taking it day by day. There's a bunch of things being thrown at us. So it's just kind of like, man, how did just today go? Like, how are you feeling? Where's your head at? I don't know. My dad didn't really talk about his career a lot. He wasn't the type of guy to say, oh, he was this type of player. It was actually funny. We never been to a Ohio State game growing up. But the one thing I will say, when I was younger, I remember me and my brother going into the basement, and he had like his little area with like his jersey, Super Bowl rings, and we used to put the ring on our finger. It was huge on our finger, spin it. So like we knew about the game, but he instilled that in us, like getting up early, the discipline to be a good teammate, how to be a leader, things like that. And we may not have understood it at the time, but we understand it now. I do. He was like there's an article. It's like the only player who could stop Lorenzo Styles is Lorenzo Styles. So he was a force to be reckoned with on offense and defense.
What did you guys fight about?
Fight about the most. Me and my brother were competitive. It could be video games, basketball. I've gotten pretty angry being the big brother. I thought it was funny to me at that time, but yeah, we got in fights over that a little bit.
Fights, angry. What level did that go to?
Some of it I don't even want to talk about, but we had our battles. My dad used to always say, like, even if you win, like, you're gonna lose, like, because he's gonna get you at the end of the day. So we were close. We had a tight-knit family. I mean, we're brothers. It happens. So I feel like you're gonna see my athleticism on display. I was showing coaches my football knowledge and my IQ of the game. I feel like since maybe I might not have been playing the position this whole time, they might have questioned my knowledge a little bit. So I feel like I've been able to show that, and I'm about to put my athleticism on full display. Yeah, I'm doing everything.
Lorenzo, you talked about
been playing DB, like only focusing solely on DB for basically like 2 years.
Yeah.
How much growth is there still left for you?
I'm just scratching the surface. I feel like there's not going to be a lot of players in the country who are as versatile as me. I could play free safety, drop down in a cover. I can play nickel. You want me to go play corner? You want me to catch a sweep? All 4 special teams. So there's not a lot of players who can do what I do, and I'm excited to keep progressing and putting that on the NFL field.
memory from your time in Ohio State?
The national championship has to be the best memory, just because like we weren't like the expectation. We expected to win every game at Ohio State, but when you really do it, like you kind of finally like we did it. It was great, and then the kickoff return as well. My brother was sweet.
Lorenzo, what do you think Arvell's going to bring to whichever NFL team gets selected?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
What do you think Arvell will bring to whichever team drafts?
He's another player who has versatility. You could put him at like an off-the-ball linebacker. You could put him down on the line of scrimmage to rush the quarterback. I feel like he's just scratching the surface of his potential too. He hasn't been able to rush the passer that much, being only starting for a year. And I feel like his intelligence too is still growing. He has a lot to go as a player, and he's already a phenomenal player for what he is right now.
Lorenzo, you talked about Matt Patricia's impact on you guys. His return to Ohio State, especially with so many new guys stepping in, like how big is that for this defense?
For this upcoming year?
Yeah, this upcoming year.
This upcoming year, yeah. So we have different pieces of the defense. We had a lot of guys leave, a lot of starters leave, and you saw how he made the defense this year. And with Coach Patricia, the defense is going to be personnel driven from the guys he has. So you might see a completely different defense, and he's going to put all the players in the right position to win and be the best version of themselves.
Any young players coming up at Ohio State that you're excited about?
I'm excited about Devin Sanchez. I think he's going to be a great, he already has the 5-star prospect coming out of high school, but you haven't really got to see the full player that he is. I feel like with the confidence level increasing, with the amount of snaps under his belt, he has length, he has speed, he has all the intangibles that you want to see as a player, and his IQ is increasing, so he's about to have a great year this year.
This year, they talked pretty highly about Davidson and the effect he had on the culture and what impact did you see him make, and how much do you feel like his legacy is going to be seen in these quarterbacks?
Yeah, Davidson, that's one of my good friends, so personally he has a huge impact on me. He brings the competitor out of you. He's challenged you every single day to be the best version of yourselves. He's challenging the team, and when you show with that energy every single day, you can feel that, and it makes everyone else want to be at that standard of excellence. So I feel like his impact at Ohio State, I mean, it's going to be felt in the DB room now, so BIA, I mean, we brought it back, and he was a big reason part of that.
Back in your journey, play 2 different positions, play 2 different teams. How do you feel like all of that helped you getting going?
Yeah, all the struggles, all the learning and time that was put into each position, I feel like it expanded my overall skill set. And I feel like now with a larger skill set, it's going to be able to allow me to refine things, understand defenses, understand offenses, what they're trying to do, the special teams value. I feel like it's all kind of molding together to make me the player that I am.
What do you think are the biggest things Ohio State taught you specifically to help prepare you?
Yeah, with Coach Patricia specifically, he was kind of the one who taught me the overall structure of defense and where the weak points at in certain coverage, where they're trying to attack the defense at, learning different positions, like learning all the spots really on the defense and how they function all together. Coach Walt, my DB coach, he kind of taught me some more of the technical things, as well as Coach Guerreri. And then, I feel like being around the guys I went against, Jeremiah Smith, Carnell Tate, Emeka Buka, Marvin Harrison, I feel like that has my game sharp to ready to be in the NFL. And then, just kind of the standard. I want to win. We know it's like at Ohio State, so I'm about to bring that to the next program I go to.
How you mentioned Coach Patricia helping you guys kind of with some of the mock interviews, stuff like that. Like, has it been pretty spot on, like the mock compared to what you've been?
Yeah, it's been spot on. Everything he's kind of told me to do, the game, like the specific games he told me to watch that they're going to bring up. All the teams, those are the games they're showing. The specific plays we talked about, the specific board work, things like that. It's all showing up.
Lorenzo, what Coach Patricia brings to you guys, like your expectations, he surpassed your expectations of what he got you on?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really set an expectation on it. That's like I heard about Coach Patricia. He hasn't been in college football for a little bit, so it was like I knew he was a winner Super Bowl champion. He has a big resume, but he left a big impact on me, not just in football, but just as a man. So surpassed my expectations that way as a coach who just talks about faith, talks about the growth mindset, and everything else that involves in the game besides the X's and O's.
Lorenzo, going back to you and your brother when you were younger, did you guys talk about this moment of the potential to go through the combine together, to go through the draft together?
Yeah, I did not think we were going to go through the combine together. I'm 2 years older than him. He enrolled early to college. Like, there's a bunch of different elements in that. But we did talk about being in the NFL together and making it. And to have this moment and enjoy it with each other has been great.
Is there a moment, like you said, you transfer, you play 5 years, Sonny reclasses, he plays 4 years, and now you're here together. Was there a moment, like, I don't know, this last year where you realized, like, oh, we're going to do this together? Like, that wasn't the plan.
I realized that after I redshirted my first year, I was like, well, Sonny could have left last year, but like I maybe thought he left his junior, but it's like, hey, we could be in the same draft class. Like, that's kind of crazy.
How have you seen him kind of handle the expectations that come with it, like top 10 and some mock draft, things like that? How do you see him kind of handle that?
Man, that dude's had expectations since he was in high school, since he stepped on Ohio State's campus. I mean, they're bigger now, obviously, on a bigger stage, but he's handled it well. He's been the humility he's had, the work ethic he has. It's working all well for him right now. It's going to turn out good for him.
Thanks, Lorenzo. You have your sign here.
Thank you, Lorenzo.